And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mental. Welcome to 2K Sport. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Here are the starters for Houston. We've got Matisse Thybulle, Marcus Smart out there with Powell. Then it's Green, and it's baddest one in at the 5 down low. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Now here's Smart. They set the screen over Murray. Smart with a bucket.
Set it up perfectly. I mean, Smart recognized the soft coverage and took it himself.
Here's Z, and he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Powell outside. Pass to Battiswan. Smart outside. Off target from three-point range. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Outside Murray. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Smart grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Battiswan. Powell against Dort. Powell passes to Smart. Over Bain. Smart with another miss.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Murray looking around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
Well, Jamal Murray comes off that screen looking for his own shot, but he saw a lane open up and set his teammate up instead.
Back to Smart. Lets it go from deep. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Houston shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Dort. Powell with a steal. Here's Green. Houston working the ball around. Smart for three, and it's Bain with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Smart against Murray. Over Smart. Tipped away. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Smart against Murray. Powell outside. Jacks up a 3. Houston with another miss.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Tries a 10-footer. No good that time. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Powell. Launches it. And it's Z with a rebound.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Dort, the pass to Bain. To stop the drought. Rockets with a rebound. Now Powell. No points so far. From behind the arc. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. The Hawks trailing. Outside Bain. Pass to Z. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The Hawks in second.
Well, when you talk about teams that had a great defense last year, you got to mention these guys. I mean, they were great at finding ways to come up with the ball. Deflections, loose balls, and steals.
Antetokounmpo outside. Will it go? And he lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
And it's Smart missing.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
There's a screen. Murray passes to Z. And he dunks it down.
Look, I think Murray is best described as a combo guard, but he can make passes too.
For 3, Powell sinks it. What range from downtown. And the Rockets lead by 4. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. It's going with a whole new group out there. They set the pick. Here's Alvarado. Houston with another miss. And it's Dort with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Now here's Henderson. Alvarado defending. And here's Henderson. 9 points in his last outing. No good. That would have tied it. To the right side. Alvarado outside. Back to Ingram. Clock at 6. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Hammers it down. Goes coast to coast.
Terrific instincts that time by Jones Jr. More than capable of coming up with the pilfer.
Ingram, the pass to Dunn. Nice move. No good on the shot. Ooh, nice D from Kennard. The Hawks have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Brian, back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Ingram. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Sims. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Greg.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
That free throw, no good. Beasley's checked in for Atlanta. And he ends up missing both free throws. After going undrafted in 2016, Derrick Jones Jr. carved out an important role for himself, Clark.
Yeah, he really did, and it was all about refinement. Early on, B.A., he was saying almost exclusively as just a dunker, but now he's a valuable 3-and-D guy. Credit to him for refining that part of his game, improving as a three-point shooter, and continuing to impact the game at the defensive end.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And both free throws good for Bryant.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Hawks.
We see a lot more three-point shots above the break in the modern game, but they're foregoing it, focusing on finding their shots closer in.
The Rockets trail. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Bryant. Now here's Henderson. Alvarado defending. Shots good by Henderson. And the Hawks lead by 4.
There's so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
Pass to Ingram. To win the cold spell. First shot won't go.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Henderson misses.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Out to the wing. Dunn, the pass to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Rebound Atlanta. To the middle. On the break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First and second chance points, and they landed in the top 10 for opponent field goal percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And you brought up their rebounding. It was impossible to beat them on the boards. They were committed to that part of the game. First free throw is good.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Ingram. Still no points. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Collins checked in.
Number 12, Zach Collins.
1:07 left to play in the first. Outside for Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Beasley. The shot by Ingram, no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Jones sets a screen to the inside. And the dunk by Jones.
If you play your role well like Jones Jr. did there in the pick and roll, scoring chances will come your way.
Rockets trail by 8. 29 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Ingram. Over Beasley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Zach Collins.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Both free throws good from Ingram. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ingram against Beasley. Collins with a screen on Ingram. Beasley for 3. Unable to get that one. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Hawks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
So the Houston 5 right now. We've got Marcus Smart. He's out there with Powell. And it's baddest one in at the 5.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Powell. Back to Thibault. Three-pointer. The rebound by Murray. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see it upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out.
Take a break.
Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Rockets making a change here. Green is checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Rockets trail by 7. Powell passes to Thibault. Houston working the ball around. Pass to baddest one. Powell with it. He's picked up by Bain. And the bucket is good. Powell's got 5.
Tremendous work inside by Powell, refusing to be dismayed by the contact.
Antetokounmpo finds Murray. Outside Bain. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Green. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Spins. Smart passes to Green. The ball's knocked loose. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Murray. Outside Bain. Shot clock at 6. And there's the screen. 4-3. It's hauled in by Houston. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And Smart nails the triple.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart, able to strike from beyond the arc.
Here's Z. He's got 5. Inside, Antetokounmpo. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thibault. Back to Antetokounmpo. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the New York Knicks. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Pistons, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Pass to Thibault. Now here's Green. Antetokounmpo covering. Giannis with a ferocious take.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Powell outside. Now Thibault. Pass to Smart. Back to Thibault. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. For three, Powell. Houston gets it back. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And he drops it first. Bryant, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. That one misses. Atlanta leading by 5. Payne surveying the D. Pass to Murray. Bryant outside. Back to Murray. Murray makes it look easy at the rim.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Murray with it. He had 9 points in his last time out. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
And Atlanta with possession here. They lead by 4. Murray against Smart. Murray, no good. The Rockets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Thibault passes to Powell. Smart against Dort. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
And they made their way into the top 5 in team offense also. They ran a perfect system for the talent they had in place.
And you look at their assists, top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Thibault. Smart against Murray. Pass to Z. Six to shoot. Rebounded by Green. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Houston. Driving inside. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
Appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
Murray passes to Z. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Henderson, he's checked in for Dort. And then for Houston, Sims, he's checked in for Green. Dunn comes in for Norm Powell. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Smart. Here's Z. And it's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Substitution for your Hawks. Derek Jones Jr. Blake Beasley, Luke Kennard.
Clock at 4. Jones, the pass to Beasley. Over Ingram. Beasley misses. The Rockets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Now Alvarado. Still without a bucket. Here's Baddest one. Back to Alvarado. Here's Dunn. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Henderson scanning the floor. Beasley outside. Back to Henderson. Knocked away. There's the screen. They still need this. Rockets with a rebound. Baddest one's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Dunn's shot is good. It's a tie ball game.
That is just grown man, big boy work from Dunn inside. Incredible athleticism really aids him in getting these types of shots.
Now here's Henderson. Power it home!
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Here's Ingram. Pass to Dunn. Up and over Kennard. Kept alive. Sims. First shot won't go. Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And it's rejected. Alvarado outside. Here's Baddest one. Over to the wing. Houston working the ball around. Ingram finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch and shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture. His hands are in a good position, and most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
Now here's Kennard. No points yet. Beasley for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Sims has got 4 rebounds now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
I just love the ball movement.
Kennard passes to Henderson. Pass to Kennard. The 3 is up. The rebound by Sims. Sims has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside.
We'll see. Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Now here's Beasley. 17 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. He takes it in, and he slams it in one-handed.
Well, I tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, his drives are explosive and sudden. The defense has no way to stop him.
Here's Kennard. Baddest one with the rebound. Baddest one's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Alvarado, the pass to Ingram. Now here's Dunn. Pass to Baddest one. 5 to shoot. Back to Dunn. This one for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Now here's Henderson. He has 6. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, I tell you what, there's a little bounce to Beasley's game. This fella He can get off the ground and elevate on you.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jones, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Mobo, he's checked in for Sims. That free throw good from Ingram. The Hawks trailing. Henderson outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Mobo with the rebound. Dunn outside. And here's Ingram. He's guarded by Beasley. Outside Ingram. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Woo. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
Marcus Smart has been leading the charge for Houston. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now, and Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. Whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
When you bring a guy like Mitchell, who's most comfortable being the centerpiece of the offense, it shifts the roles and responsibilities of guys around him.
Growing pains, just part of getting better. All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Hawks.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Marcus Smart. Man, has he been playing well?
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And Houston has possession. Lugens Dort out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's Z in its center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now here's Smart. Over Murray. And it's Smart missing. Hawks trail by 5. Dort outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Z. And here's Bane. Clock at 6 from the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Baddest one's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Outside Bane. Pass to Z. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Powell with a steal. Here's baddest one. Now Smart. Puts up a three. The shot no good.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Smart with the bucket.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Atlanta. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. With the floater. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Powell, it's good.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
From deep, Bane. Baddest one with the rebound. Baddest one's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside, Green. From deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Hawks trail by 7. Dort, left side. Antetokounmpo, outside. Outside Thibault. Powell passes to Smart. Green with a screen on Bane. Pass to Thibault. Now here's Powell. Here's the pick. Here's the 3. Good work defensively by Dort. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Bane against Powell. The leaner. Bane, no good.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Checked in for Houston. Brandon Ingram comes in for Norm Powell. And here's the shot chart as we see how things are going for Norman Powell.
Well, they need to look elsewhere for points because he has been horrendous on offense in this one. Just no production from him. A bad percentage from the field. Nothing seems to be in rhythm for him tonight.
Smart outside. Pass to Sims. And here's Ingram. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Hawks trail by 5. Here's Murray. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. 6 points for Jamal Murray.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
And it's Thibault missing. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Down low. Giannis with the jam.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Pass to Green. Houston working the ball around. Smart looking around. Ingram on the wing. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Antetokounmpo has got 8 rebounds in the game. Bible against Bain. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Z. An open look for Ingram. A good-looking shot from the wing. Ingram's got 15.
You know, one of the things Ingram did is make his shooting stroke a little more compact, and that's allowed him to be much more consistent as a marksman.
Murray finds some space. Here's Z. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 9 points in the game.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Antetokounmpo outside. Six to shoot. Oh, Green with a block.
It's simply fantastic defense by Green. His energy on this end is invaluable.
Smart against Murray. Oh, my goodness. Smart with a tough finish. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Going with a whole new group out there. And then for Houston, Mobo, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Dunn comes in for Thibault, and it's Jose Alvarado in for Smart. And here's Henderson. He's got 6. Now here's Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Jones sets a screen. Beasley, nice jump shot from the top of the key. Beasley's got 6.
Getting shots in the spots he likes, that's exactly what Beasley looks to do.
And let's go to the sidelines for a report on Norman Powell. What are they telling you, Allie?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And from the sound of it, nothing to play with, but guys, nevertheless, seems like he's planning to give it a go. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Appreciate the update.
Yeah, you know, it's not easy to maintain an NBA body. It takes tremendous dedication and work, and that's why every team has an expert training staff. They're always available and always doing yeoman's work in helping these guys be ready to perform.
Now here's Beasley. Henderson outside. Back to Beasley. Pass to Collins. And there's a 3-second violation. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. 5th on the list, the Hawks.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Now here's Alvarado. He's scoreless. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Collins. Baines checked in for Atlanta.
Now to the lineup for your Hawks. Number 3, Desmond Bain.
Henderson with it. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Collins outside. Offline with a 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
To the middle. Baddest one, no good. Hawks trail by 9. Kennard passes to Henderson. Kicks it out to Kennard. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Knocked loose. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Pass to Henderson. Here's Collins. Now Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Henderson, the pass to Jones. And Atlanta misses again. The Rockets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Bain against Ingram. Lets it go from the wing. That's good on the jumper. Ingram's got 9 points here in the second half.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Henderson outside. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Atlanta making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Powell, he's checked in for Houston. .102 left in the third quarter. Kennard finds Bain. Kicks it out to Kennard. 5 on the clock. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Jumps up, flushes it down to finish the break.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 16. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Alvarado outside. To the inside. Don outside. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Baddest one. Now here's Alvarado. Shot clock at 5. The baseline, Jay. The rebound by Atlanta. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The 3 from Bain. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Rockets ahead, up 11. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Houston 5 right now. Powell is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Mobo in at the 4-man position. It's Dort on the wing. And a two-handed jam!
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees a launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Pass to Baddest one. Here's Powell from downtown. It's not going to go for him. Murray against Smart. On the wing, Murray. That's tipped. It's stolen by Smart. Outside Thibault. Powell outside. Over Murray. Powell's shot is off.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
And that one misses.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Green is checked in. And the second free throw is good.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Powell outside. Takes a 3. Again, Powell missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Pass to Madison. Smart for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Smart grabs a miss. Houston leading by 6. Here's Powell. Now Smart. Right side Green. To stop the drought. Baddest one, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Poke loose. Powell with it. Henderson picks him up. Powell against Henderson. Up top, Powell. Outside Thibault. Dort with a steal. The finish! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, wow. Dort just going off, making a big show of how athletic he can be.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Smart. Pass to Madison. Outside Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smart. Defended by Henderson. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that one.
Just the fact that Smart is so shifty with the ball makes the defender play him even tighter.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
Ingram's checked in for Houston. And he sinks the second.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis, just too much.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Back to Ingram. Fires from the corner. Foul against Murray. 13 feet out. Henderson misses.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Ingram with the ball, and it's Dort picking him up. Ingram, the pass to Powell. Outside Ingram, just 5 on the clock. Pass to Powell from outside the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Dort, the pass to Henderson. Here's Antetokounmpo. To tie it up. It's hauled in by Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Ingram, the pass to Smart. Right side Ingram. Drives to the hoop. Powell outside. From the high post. Rebound Atlanta. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Henderson against Smart. Outside for Dort. Launches a three. Sinks the tray. Dort's got 7 now in this quarter.
Fantastic decision by Antetokounmpo. Scanning the floor and doing an excellent job finding the shooter.
Houston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And Ime Udoka has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. For Henderson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Powell surveying the D. To the paint. Stolen by Bane. Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Green. Inside. Here's baddest one. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Antetokounmpo outside. Crew on the 14-footer. Antetokounmpo has got 13 in the second half.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding.
Ingram, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And that's now 24 points for Brandon Ingram. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Powell outside. Pass to Smart. Outside Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Powell outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Hawks.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Dort, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Murray. Antetokounmpo outside. Dort, a screen on Ingram. Outside Murray. The three. Got a piece of it, and they'll get another chance. The shot by Z, no good. And the Rockets shooting only 36% so far in this game. Pass to Ingram to take the lead. And it's Z with a rebound. Z's. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Green with a screen on Murray. Here's Green. Outside Ingram. Jams it home!
You want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his number is called.
Now Antetokounmpo. There's the screen. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. The Rockets trail. Powell outside. outside Ingram. Smart outside. Here's Powell. Smart outside. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Green with a screen on Dort. Powell fires. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. That's a man on a mission right there.
And the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Now here's Smart. Here's Green. Powell. He's off from three.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Thibault's checked in. Here's Murray. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, those were big free throws right there. That's exactly how you want to close out a game.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green! Oh, off target from downtown. And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line for 2. Who gets it?
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Houston. Green outside. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. So this one belongs to the Hawks. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, a terrific comeback win. Talk about the composure this team showed.
All right, thanks, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg,